The Pentagon has confirmed that at least some UFOs are real and are unexplainable. The admission was made during the first congressional hearing into the subject of UFOs for 50 years. Top military officials spoke about how some of these unexplained aerial phenomena, UAPs, the military term for UFOs, had no discernible means of propulsion. These include 11 UFO near misses with US aircraft, including this newly released video captured by a pilot in the cockpit of a Navy fighter jet. There are a small handful of events in which there are flight characteristics or signature management that we can't explain with the data we have available, said Scott Bray, the Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence. Those are obviously the ones that are of most interest to us. My question is, why is all this coming out now? I grew up in the 90s completely obsessed with the subject of UFOs. But back then, governments and the legacy media treated the entire issue with nothing but scorn and derision. Ufologists were seen as fringe cranks, and people who reported sightings were ridiculed. And all this was after decades of popular culture, in terms of television and blockbuster movies, satiating the public with the social engineering that it was actually all real and all being covered up. What changed? Why, around 10 to 15 years ago, did the establishment suddenly do a 180 and start treating the subject with so much seriousness? It's widely accepted that the deep state has exploited the obsession around UFOs as a camouflage for top-secret military technology. It's always helpful to push the idea that people witnessing tests of cutting-edge propulsion systems and exotic aircraft are actually seeing alien spaceships. And what about alien abductions, cattle mutilations? Could the explanation be something far more sinister than benevolent alien visitation, and something far closer to home? If you thought the last 2 years proved how easy it was to manipulate the public into mass compliance, just think what the legitimization of alien visitation or the prospect of off-planetary threats would accomplish. Just ponder what technocratic control freak hell could be unleashed if the public is convinced that ET is about to invade. Why do you think the subject of UFOs and aliens is now being endorsed by the Pentagon, the legacy media, and the establishment in general? Let me know in the comments below. To get exclusive content, early access, behind the scenes stuff, and to personally interact with me, please sign up for my community at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Link in description, and thank you for your generous support.